What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tim, back with another video, back with another walk and talk. Just walking around here, Bozeman, Montana, enjoying the sunshine, the green grass, the blue skies. About a month from now, all this will probably be changed. It'll be winter time and it'll probably be snowing here in Montana, so I'm enjoying this while I can. Actually leaving Montana pretty soon as well, so really trying to soak up this Montana atmosphere and this Montana air while I can. But I wanted to bring y'all with me, as I love to do, and I wanted to talk about a topic that once again came to me from the comment section. Big shout out to everybody who leaves comments on my videos and on my live streams. One of the things I do first thing in the morning is I get up, I read my comments. Sometimes this isn't a good idea, okay? When when the trolls hit you at 6:30 in the morning, sometimes that can kind of throw your day. But I had a comment the other day that I'd seen many times. I've seen it many times, so I kind of wanted to address it. And the comment was under one of my videos about simple living. And it was like, yeah, simple living sounds good, looks good, I'm thinking about it, but women don't like simple livers. Women aren't interested in men who are minimalists and ain't got nothing. Simple living looks good, minimalism sounds good, but women ain't into that. They don't want men who are into that. And I've seen this comment many, many times. Oddly enough, it's usually men commenting about what women don't like. I've noticed this. I don't think I've ever seen a woman comment and say, men don't like simple livers or men don't like minimalists. It's just weird how these things work. But I've seen this comment many, many times. And so I kind of wanted to, we're going through a little shady spot here, folks. Got a little dark. So I want to do a video and kind of address this, because every time I see it, it kind of makes me laugh a little bit. So we're going to address this from a couple different areas. But I just wanted to say, one of the things we do a lot in life, and I feel like especially men, one of the things we do a lot in life is we try to do things to attract either the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you're into. And when we come up on some resistance to maybe the things we want to do, we go with the things that we think will attract what we're looking to attract. Instead of living a life filled with the things you want to do and the things that bring you joy, a lot of times we spend most of our life, or a large portion of our life, doing things that we think will attract the type of people we're trying to attract. This is not good. We got to stop doing this. We got to stop doing this. And we definitely have to stop letting the fact that maybe someone that we're interested in, the fact that maybe they won't be attracted to someone who does that or who's into that, stop us from doing the things we want to do. We got to stop doing that. And I'll tell you what. There is no set there's no set lifestyle or no set way of living or anything that all women or all men, whatever you're into, are attracted to. This is a huge myth, okay? You can ask anybody who does really well in dating and relationships and even just hooking up, they will be the first to tell you. There is no set lifestyle, there is no set a type of person, there's no set whatever that all people are into. Okay, we're all different, we're all unique, we all have different likes and dislikes. So anybody who thinks that a certain sex or a certain group of people aren't into people who are into this is wrong, okay? You're just wrong. You're just wrong. Now, are there women out there who aren't into minimalist and simple livers? Sure. Are there women out there who are? Yes. Okay. But at the end of the day, even if there weren't any, even if that statement was true, if you want to live a simple life, if you want to live a minimalistic life, the last thing that should be on your mind is whether other people are into it. The question should be, am I into it? Are you into it? But here's the thing, if you live your life doing things that you really don't want to do, but you're trying to attract women, trying to attract whoever, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. And even if your little scheme does work out, even if your scheme does work out and you do attract the women or the men or whatever, or both that you're into, you're ultimately not going to be happy because you're not doing the things you want to do. This is what I understand. There are people out there who really don't care about money and acquiring possessions and all that type of stuff, but they do it because they think like that's what will bring in what they're trying to attract. I'm trying to get me a baddie. So, you know, I gotta work hard, I gotta stunt, I gotta live outside my means, I gotta be in debt, all of this to attract the type of woman I want, type of man I want, whatever. But when they get that person, they're not happy because they're not doing what they want to do. And you also have to keep up. Like if you attract a person because of the amount of things you have or the amount of money you have to keep up that amount of things or that amount of money, or that person might go away. Okay? If you attract someone because of the amount of money you have to keep up that amount of money, or that person might go away. Or even if that person, you know, starts to love you and comes around to just appreciating you for you, in your mind, you're always going to believe that you have to keep that certain amount of money or he or she might go away. And if it's something you really don't want to do, you're not going to be happy then. However, if you do what you want to do, okay, if you want to live like a minimalist, have very few possessions, if you want to live a simple life, and then you run across someone who appreciates that about you, or appreciates other stuff about you and accepts that part of you, then you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. If you are just living the life you want to live, and someone comes along and y'all hit it off and y'all start spending time with each other and y'all realize y'all want to continue spending time with each other, you don't have to worry about keeping anything up other than the things you were already doing that obviously you like doing because you was doing them, right? If you're just living your life doing the things you love to do and someone comes in your life because of that, all you have to do is keep doing the things you love doing and they'll stay around. Possibly. And also, but you know, things happen, but you'll be content in your mind because you'll know you don't have to do anything extraordinary or outside the box or super strenuous, excuse me. You just got to keep doing what you were doing. And there definitely are women, there definitely are men, there definitely are people out there. I mean, who appreciate minimalism, simple living. Everybody in the world is not a zombie-like consumer. It seems like it. It seems like it. You know, all the commercials you watch, obviously on TV, is going to be about consumerism. A good portion of the people you know, a good portion of the people you interact with are going to be consumers. They really make it seem like everybody out here is super worried about what you own and how much money you have. The crazy part about that is a large majority of the world is like broke or poor. Right? I mean, it is so funny to me that like most of us are like just regular people, make regular amounts of money, would be considered broke by most standards, right? Most of us. But you have people who really believe that you have to be like super rich in order to attract a mate. I'm like, well then how is everybody out here with people? You know what I mean? There's not that many like really rich people. Okay, now you do got a lot of people who, you know, live outside their means and they got tons of credit card debt and tons of, you know, other type of debt to make it seem like they got money, but there's really not a ton of just like super rich people out here. It's just that the super rich people have a ton of money. You know what I mean? So like, if nobody, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like at least with us simple livers and us minimalists, you know what you're getting up front. I'm not into all those possessions. I'm not really worried about money. I'm here about experiences. I like having fun. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna joke, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna travel when we can. But yeah, we ain't gonna have a lot of stuff. You know what you're getting into. These days you get with somebody you think's got money and you think they're gonna provide you a certain level of living or a certain lifestyle, and you come to find out they broke and that was all just credit card money. You come to find out that not only do they not have money, they also owe like $80,000, okay? Right, you know what I mean? So like, hey, that can't be true. That women aren't into, or whoever aren't into people who live a simplified life or don't have a lot of possessions, because then like nobody would ever get married and like, and nobody would ever like hook up or nothing. But there's also people of all sexes looking for people of all sexes who appreciate minimalism, simple living, okay? I mean, just look at how well videos on those topics do. You know, on that video that someone commented that women aren't into simple livers, it has more than like the average video would get on my channel. It's one of my better videos. So it's just like, and if you look around the internet, there's so many videos on minimalism that get hundreds of thousands, millions of views. Obviously somebody's into it. Obviously somebody's into it. Just this fact, like, I know why you think it is, because you see it every single day. You see that, you know, like, if you have money, you can get what you want in this life. And I will admit that money does open some doors. It does open more doors than not having money in some cases. But that doesn't mean that you should spend your life chasing money or chasing possessions, or you should give up on something you want to do. If something makes sense for you, you should do that no matter what. No matter what. But also know that, like, if you, something, you know what's really attractive? You know what's really attractive? You know what really makes people stop and pay attention to you? Happiness. Nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about how attractive happiness is. If you are really genuinely happy, people take notice. I know on the days I'm in a great mood and I'm just like super happy, I promise you, I'll go in the supermarket and I get more double takes and looks than like anything else. I'm telling you, a day I'm just super happy, I got a genuine smile on my face, I'm loving life, I promise you, more women check me out than ever. I'm telling you. Let me know in the comment box below if you believe this, if you believe this, if you believe that. But I'm telling you, something that's super attractive is happiness. Right? And if you spend your time, excuse me. I feel like I'm not talking well today. I feel like I butchered a few words. I apologize. But if you spend your time trying to do things in life that you enjoy, things that make you happy, when you do find someone who likes you for that, it is going to be a much more beautiful relationship, much more beautiful friendship, whatever. Much more beautiful friends with benefits situation than it will be if you feel like, oh, I had to stunt and I had to fake and I had to pretend and do all this to get this person. Nothing better than being you in life and then finding someone who appreciates you being you and getting with them. Nothing better than that. Nothing better than that. So we got to stop all this. Oh, I would do that, but women don't like it. Men don't like it. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if you want a person like that in your life, cool. But if you just want someone who appreciates you for you, we gotta stop, we gotta stop acting like we gotta live a certain way that isn't the way we want to live, or we can't do the things we want to do because people won't like it. We gotta get real, we gotta get genuine. Don't let commercials and movies and TVs and magazines and reality shows dictate how you live your life, right? Do things you enjoy, do things that make you happy. If you want to be a minimalist, be a minimalist. If you want to be a simple liver, be a simple liver, because I'm here to tell you, the ladies is digging it these days. Anyway, I'm Tim. Thanks for watching. Yeah, in the comment box below, let me know what you think about this. I'll talk to y'all later.